ever had a conversation with someone that when you walked away you felt completely drained? Maybe the looks they were giving you made you uncomfortable, or the responses felt dismissive or disrespectful, or maybe they used silence as a way to control your emotions. They twist your words, guilt trip you, criticize you with subtle digs disguised as jokes. They play the victim, blame you for everything, gaslight you to the point of you questioning your own reality. There was maybe a couple years ago, I didn't even really know what gaslighting meant until I did some research on it, and I ended up making a video titled "Don't Gaslight Me, I Know My Reality." You might want to check that out if you're not quite sure what gaslighting is. But anyway, maybe there's someone in your life that you absolutely dread being around, and then you feel guilty for avoiding them because maybe it's someone close to you, a spouse, a friend, a family member. If you feel like you are walking on a tightrope in order to keep the peace with someone, you are most likely in a spiritual battle. And it's a battle that most Christians don't even recognize, and they have no idea how to deal with it. And there is a word for this, a very overused word, but there really is no other word to describe the kind of behavior that I'm talking about, and that is narcissism. I made a video titled "A Sign of the Times, Why Are People So Mean?" And in that video, I presented a biblical perspective of narcissism in reference to a book with that same title. You might want to check that out if this sounds familiar. Now, the Bible does not use the word narcissist, but it does very clearly describe narcissistic behavior. And that can be found in 2 Timothy verses 3, 1-5. You need to be aware that in the final days, the culture of society will become extremely fierce. People will be self-centered, lovers of themselves, and obsessed with money. They will boast of great things as they strut around in their arrogant pride and mock all that is right. They will ignore their own families. They will be ungrateful and unholy. They will become addicted to hateful and malicious slander, slaves to their desires. They will be ferocious, belligerent haters of what is good and right. With brutal treachery, they will act without restraint, bigoted, and wrapped in clouds of their conceit. They will find their delight in the pleasures of this world more than the pleasures of loving God. They may pretend to have a respect for God, but in reality they want